Hey, welcome back. This is a topic that often gets asked or questioned or queried, and it creates a lot of commentary within Facebook groups and just across the world. It's all about what do you charge back to your clients or your customers with regards to your Elementor Pro license. In fact, you could apply this to any plugin or premium product that you are using for your client's website, okay? Do you charge them back the full value? Do you charge it like monthly? Do you not charge them and you absorb the cost? It's not a great business model for you to absorb the cost. Otherwise, it's going to eat into your profits, especially if the customer kind of runs away or doesn't want to work with you. And I'm not saying they're all like that, but it can happen where things go sour. So you want to make sure you recover your costs, but also you were able to make profit, but you're not ripping them off either. And this is dead simple to do. So this video is for everybody. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I'm here to help you understand and get the most out of Elementor and WordPress and marketing and branding and everything in the world to help you, your clients and your business. And of course, like, subscribe and do follow us, okay? Because we love that. Right, so Elementor Pro, here are the license packages, right? So if you just want one license because you're only buying it per client at a time. So Elementor Pro is $49 a year if you only buy it for one client for, well, you buy it per client each time you have a task to do. That is fine, okay, and that's the standard cost. I live in the UK, so we would use pound sterling, but I'm going to talk about dollars because I don't have to worry about the currency rate depending on what time you watch the video, but you work that out yourself, okay? $49. You could go for $99 and get 3 licenses, $199 for 25, $499, and then the big one, $999, and you get 1,000 licenses. But I'm going to talk about how can you cost this up so you actually profit from it, but you also don't rip off your customers, okay? So $49, right? So first thing I do want to also add in is with regards to hosting and domains, I would not purchase a domain for a client. We used to in the past, but we don't do that anymore. Why? Because I feel like you need to empower your customer to purchase the domain themselves, okay? Give them a bit of ownership. Make them feel proud that they're part of it. Otherwise, if you purchase everything for them, they might go, you know what? I've had enough of this. I'm not really invested. I'm just going to go off. You sort out what you need to sort out. Get them to purchase it. And also they own it, okay? Because if you own it and their domain does really well, sometimes things can get a little bit complicated with tension and stuff. So let them own it. And with hosting, of course, charge them the relevant cost in terms of what you're providing, or you get them to do the hosting themselves. But make sure they pick or get their domain and hosting from where you tell them to go, okay? So you've already thought about this host we know is fine for Elementor Pro and any plugins we want. Don't send them to a hosting service which is cheaper or whatever, but there's issues over customer service, the amount of memory, backup, staging, that kind of thing, all right? So try to help them out, you know, provide that customer support. Okay, let's now look at what we got over here. This is Excel, by the way, okay? If you don't know how to use Excel, I can't help you with that, okay? But this is just a spreadsheet, okay? So let's say you buy one client and you only buy it one per each time you have a client, okay? You don't buy a big package, just one. $49, one license. That means that per license, the cost is $49. Yeah, pretty simple, okay? What's the discount? Well, we're not applying a discount because we want to get back the $49 for the license. Now, they could pay $49 up front, ka-ching, or they could pay for it per month. That's $4.08, right? And the profit at the end of the day is zilch because all you're doing is covering the overhead. And this applies to every plugin. So if you've got a premium plugin to do something else like WP Rocket or whatever, if you pay for just one license, you need to make sure you charge them for that. Don't absorb the cost within your site build cost. No, because that cost might be an annual cost. And if you put it as part of the site build cost, they might say to you in year 2, well, hold on, I haven't changed my site. Why do I have to pay again? Make it clear. Site build cost, and then you have what I call the core annual cost or core monthly cost, however you want to word it, okay? And the Oh My and 25 sites, those columns are going to make sense later on. So that's what you do if you're just going for a basic $49 site. Right, I'm now going to show you what happens if we start to expand onto other ones, okay? What if we now go for the $99 package, which is 3 sites? Pro rata, that's $33 per site, because you're paying $99, but you get 3 licenses. What if we then say to the client, you don't have to tell them you've got that package. You've purchased it behind the scenes, right? You then say to the client, we've got to use Elementor Pro. It's what we've got to use to get the site to look the way it needs and for it to function beautifully, right? You're not going to tell them it's $33 pro rata. You're going to tell them it is still $49. You can charge them $49 and make a profit on the $33 that it actually is. Or you can give them a 10% discount. So you're saying, look, if you go to Elementor Pro, it's $49 and you've got to pay it. But if you let us buy it for you, we'll give you a 10% discount. So your monthly cost is now $3.68 or whatever it is times 12. Yeah, 10% off $49, okay? If they pay that at the end of the year, you will have made $11.10 profit. Okay, and if you use up all 3 licenses at the end of the year, you will have made $33.3 profit. Doesn't sound like a lot, but this is simple, easy business sense. The client is actually getting Elementor Pro for a discounted cost, but you're making a profit off it because you bought a package. So no one loses out. You win, they win. Someone's going to say, yeah, but you should charge them $33 divided by 12, not the original cost. Well, why not? Because that's what they would have had to pay anyway. You're offering them like a retail discount, okay? Yeah, that's how it works in business. That's how it works in shops. If you go for the $199, you pay $199, you get 25 licenses. Pro rata, that's just under $8 per license. We'll again give them a 10% discount on the 49, okay? Not 10% of the one above, 10% of the original standard of 49. They pay $368 per month, okay? At the end of the year, you will make $36 profit per license, okay? That means that if you do all 25 licenses, that's $903. Let's say you only use up 25 a year. Well, that's quite easy because it's 25 anyway. It's still $903. Clear daylight profit, okay? Of course, you got to get the work, it's not going to just fall out the sky and land in your lap. You got to do the work, but this is a great way to do it. And what if you go for the big one, $999, 1,000 licenses? That's less than $1 per license. So again, 10% discount on the 49, they pay $368. You make $43.10 profit. Okay, because remember, $43.10, that's the 90% cost of the 49. 49 is 100%, 10% discount takes you to $43.10. Okay, so you're going to be making $43.10 profit on them after you've applied that 10% discount. What does that mean if you use up all 1,000 licenses? I'm sure you were looking at that before I've even got to it. 43,000 million. I know it's not. It's $43,000. Okay. What is that in pounds? That's probably going to be close to about 30,000, probably 31,000 pounds sterling, whatever. That's if you use up the whole 1,000, which that's a big ask. Okay, really? That's like 3 a day, more than 3 a day. Really? Can you do that? But anyway, let's say you use up a fair chunk of that. That is clear profit. And look, if you do 25 sites a year, okay, and you purchase the highest package, you will make $1,077 profit. Okay, that covers the cost of the $999. Okay, yeah, you're making less than $100 profit, but I've gone for 25. If we were to increase this just to be 50 sites a year, 2155. Okay, so have a think about how you're costing it and what are you offering. And you might not offer 5%, 10%. You might offer only a 5% discount, right? Look what that does to the prices. Okay, did I do that right? 10. No, I did that wrong. Sorry. Let me do this properly. I didn't do my mathematics properly. Silly me. But anyway, look, that's what it does to the costings. Okay, so if you offer 5%, it increases your profit margin per 25 or per 50 sites. This is what you're making. Obviously, take off the initial cost, but there's your profit that you're going to start making, all right? And this is a really, really good way to do it. And what you want to be doing is applying this to every other plugin. So if you've got a plugin where you buy one, okay, which is $99, you charge them. Make sure you get that back either as a one-off cost or per month. Or there might be like a lifetime deal, or they might be pay $200 and you get 5 licenses. Well, now prorata the cost, offer them a little bit of a discount on the standard cost or not, however you want to do it, and you make profit on that. Make sure you do that. And that is what I call, or forms part of your core offering. Let's pretend you get the client to pay $15 a month. £15, $15. That covers Elementor Pro, maybe another premium plugin as well, I don't know, and your hosting as well per month or per year, however you want to do it. Okay, $15 per month. That is the core. They've got to pay that, whether they like it or not. Okay, they cannot get away from that cost. Otherwise, your website is going to stop working. Anyone out there who goes, well, I want a website built. Why do I need to keep paying for it? They don't understand websites unless you just want to have a free WordPress.com website. Don't do that, okay? Then you have like the next package. I'll just call it the check package. It's the same as the core, but now that you will be responsible for updating the plugins, the theme, making sure things don't fall over. If the website needs to be restored because you've taken into account backups, or if you need to purge the website because they've gone on and it's showing gobbledygook, so you've got to quickly purge it. You could double the cost of $30. Why double it? Well, it's your time. So however you decide to do it, and don't quote me on these costs, this is not what we charge, I'm giving you examples. So $15 core to cover the overheads, right? That is it. No, you're just clearing the overheads, but you're making profit on that if you've purchased additional licenses. The check, you get a bit more because now you're going to do the plugin theme updates, restoring, purging, things like that, okay? Maybe checking their email account hasn't fallen over, stuff like that. Then you'll have the active. This is now everything that you got in the core and the check, but now you will do revisions for the client. You might update their SEO keywords on Rank Math or something like that. You might give them an analytics report. Manage WP. There is a video that we've got coming out on that, which it is brilliant. It is a great way for you to manage your website in terms of plugins, and it allows you to create an analytical report of your website. And it's free. Totally free. Okay, so you could be giving them that on a monthly basis. You know, give them a reason to go for it. You know, they need updates done. Well, don't do it for them if it's part of this, because it wasn't part of these packages. But let them know that for your website to run, you got to go for this. All right. And even then, if you've purchased packages, you are making a profit. Here is even more profit because you're now checking and updating their site. And then if you're going to update the content, give them a report, check their keywords, you make even more profit. And you will notice that the difference here is $15. And over here, 40 and 30, it's only 10. Why? Well, think about McDonald's and other companies, you know, regular, medium, large, or whatever. The cost difference between like the medium and the large, or is it, no, small, regular and large, isn't that big. Because they want to get into your head and make you think that actually, why are you going for the regular? Just for like 10 cents more or 10 pence, you can get the large. And your brain goes, well, duh, I might as well get the large. So try and make it enticing for them to go for your more higher costing package. So you're already making profit out of the core plugins that they have to have or whatever. And then you start to make an increased profit. So what I want to just say is don't absorb the cost for plugins and themes because it's not good for you. You know, why should you do that? Pass it back to them to pay for because they want it or they need it, okay? Add on your profit if you have to when you've got extra packages and then cost them accordingly. Don't give them everything. You know, don't say, hey, for $15, you get all of this. Well, yeah, if you want to do that. Yeah, maybe when you're starting off or when you build up your profile, but start to think a little bit differently. Look, I hope this helps, okay? I'm not an accountant. I love Excel, SQL, all these things, right? But I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I hope this helps you just to think a little bit differently on, well, do I charge Elementor Pro to them or do I absorb it? I hope this makes sense now. I hope you like, I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you soon.